the parallelogram 𝐴𝐵𝐶𝐷 is the midpoint of DC. So you have M, midpoint of DC. There's a point X on BC such that angle MAX is 30 degrees, which is this angle. That's 30 degrees. And you have angle BAX is equal to angle MAD. AX is equal to XM. And we need to find the ratio BX is to XC. So to answer this question, I wrote down the facts that have been given to us and the obvious conclusions from those facts, and then I tried to sort of put things together to see if we can get the find what the ratio of BX is to XC is. So obviously the triangle is isosceles AXM, and then we find that angle AXM is 120 degrees. We also can see that triangle ABX is similar to triangle ADM, and as because they are similar, so you would have AB out of AD, so you have to be a bit careful about the corresponding side. So AB out of AD, and that's because if you were to cut this triangle out and if it sits on top of this the other triangle with the angles matching, then AB and AD would be proportional. So AB out of AD is equal to AX out of AM is equal to BX out of DM. And also from the isosceles triangle, if I were to assume that AX is A, this side is A, then this side would be A. So what would be the side AM? So I can use the law of sines to find that out, and because we have 30, 30 and 120 degrees, which is also 60 degrees, sine 60, sine 120 is the same. So that gives me that gives me the idea that I could use trigonometry. So sine 120 degrees out of AM is equal to sine 30 out of A, and that would give me AM equals root 3A. So we know this side now. Now if we go back to our ratios and put in the values, before putting in the values, you see AB. You can see that AB is equal to twice of DM, because AB is equal to CD and CD is twice of DM. So AB equals twice of DM, and BX plus XC is BC, and that is equal to AD. So I can write, instead of AB, twice of DM divided by, instead of AD, I'm writing BX plus XC, and that is equal to AX is AM is root 3A. Now we have DM we don't know, BX and XC we need to find, but what about DM? Can we do something about that? So you see what I can do is, now I look at the other part of the proportionality, the proportional sides, if I can say that. So AX out of AM is equal to BX out of DM. So AX out of AM I know, A out of root 3A. So this way you get DM in terms of BX. So if you are to substitute the value, you would get, instead of twice of DM, I wrote twice of root 3 times BX divided by BX plus XC, and that is equal to 1 out of root 3. So if you multiply root 3 times root 3, that would be 3 times 2, that is 6. BX is equal to BX plus XC. So we can say 5bx is equal to xc, or bx out of xc is equal to 1 out of 5. So the answer is, the ratio is 1:5, and that's the answer.